Hi, it is Lakeisha Barnes, and I'm doing my second round of journals. And my first one is entitled Family. As you can see, I have family written here, but at the bottom I have a tree to represent a family tree, and I have a heart made out of my little pipe cleaners. And of course, it represents my family being my heart and loving my family. I did a very, very mini family tree over here. I decided to write in this one um, to explain who's in my family and what they are. Um, and I have my mom, my family's last name is Blue, which is very unique, so I wrote in blue. And my mom is Cassandra, and I refer to her as the backbone. She is the backbone of our family. She has been the head of our family, the head of our household for my entire life. She has been what has kept us together, the glue. And then I have Marcus, who is my big brother. I call him my right hand. It has always been he and I and him. Um, that is my right hand. My brother has two children, Michaela. I refer to her as my mini me because she looks like me, she talks like me, she acts like me. Everything about me is Michaela. So I call her my mini me. And then he has Marcus Jr., and I call him Boss Man because to only be a year and a half, he runs everything. And he's like a strong little kid, lifts gates, and he's the boss man. And then down here I have me, Keisha. Um, and I actually let my niece help me with this one, and she referred to me as the brain. And she said that's because I'm really smart. I'm in grad school, so I must be super smart. And so she called me the brain. And down here I put Three Stooges. And I said Three Stooges because it's always been me, my mom, and my brother. We have always been our own little triangle, and we've always depended on each other and supported each other through everything. So I put Three Stooges. And this day, and this journal was actually done because it was actually a Saturday, and we were all together, and it was really nice at the end of the day to do a journal and just to reflect on my family. My next journal entry is pretty serious. I call it Look Deep, and as you can see, the lace is really pretty. I have it on both sides, and however, underneath the lace, barely visible, are pictures of protests and pictures of Black Lives Matter movement type pictures. And and I'm gonna read what I wrote, or a portion of what I wrote. It says July 12th. Society wants to act as if everything is so cookie cutter and pretty, but what's actually happening is really ugly. Having to march and rally for civil rights and justice is ugly. So the lace represents the pretty and the cookie cutter that I was talking about, that society wants us to see and wants us to truly believe and have in the forefront of our minds. But what's actually happening is really ugly, and what's happening behind those all lives matter movements and things like that are the Black Lives Matter movement, are the protests, are the shootings and things like that. So it looks really pretty from the outside, but if you look deeper, then you know that there's serious problems going on in our society. So, and I just did the lace, and I did black lace. Chose black lace because black lace represents more sadness than anything. And I just cut up a shirt, and for some reason, it just kind of came to me. My next journal entry is from July 16th. Around that time was Alton Sterling's funeral, and all over social media, all over the internet, all you could see were pictures plastered of his funeral. And these two pictures really, really, really caught my attention and frankly broke my heart. And so on this particular day, I wrote a journal entry. I named it Weeping, and I also wrote a poem called Weeping. And I'll read that poem really quickly. It says, as you lay resting in eternal peace, your family and son could be heard weeping, cries that could rip the heart of the hardest man. Sadly, you weren't able to grab their hands. No sense of comfort could calm their souls, so the cries and screams continued to grow. But rest on, dear brother Alton. Your passing brought the masses out pounding. To our people and your family, the end is near for weeping. We'll fight on for brother Alton without ceasing. And like I said, the title of that is Weeping. Um, so that was that journal entry. That whole situation changed me. The next journal entry is entitled IDK. And as you can see, you have a man here standing with 3 doors in front of him like he doesn't know which one to go into. I have a little man here with 3 pathways to choose, and he has to choose one. But I also have contrasting a really pretty glittery Cupid's heart. On this side, I have up here, which is in glitter and really pretty, second chances. Down here, I have old or new, decisions, yes, no, maybe, don't know. And this, I'm going to read this one also. It says, my love life is in shambles. It's the hardest thing to walk away from someone that you love. Do I love him more than I love myself and my happiness? IDK. I've been going through relationship issues, and I think I did something about that in a past journal entry, but it is really coming to a head, and I really have to make some decisions about what I want to do, and I have to remember my happiness and understand and make myself understand that my happiness is important and decisions have to be made. So that's that one. And last but not least is this journal entry, and it is called South Greenville Elementary. And I named it that, and I have a picture of some kids and teachers from South Greenville Elementary. I named it that because I now have a job at South Greenville Elementary School, and it is official. My papers are literally going through the entire process. I signed for my benefits and all of that on Tuesday. And last night I couldn't sleep, and I was so excited. And I had talked to the lady from HR all day yesterday, and then in the wee hours of the night I couldn't sleep. I was so excited, and so I got up and did a journal entry, and this is the journal entry. And it says, I can't keep calm because I got a new job. And over here it says, today new job, tomorrow the world. This right here is the happiness that I feel about just getting a job, and that job being something that is solid, something that really represents adulthood and the opportunities to come, opportunities to follow, and the chances that are, or the doors that'll open up for because of this particular job. But on this other hand, what I am super excited about are the benefits packages that I will get. And I've never had a job with benefits that offered me benefits. I've never had what I refer to as a real job that could potentially lead to a career and really open doors. So this is probably my favorite journal entry because it really solidifies what's going on in my future and what's to come. And so yeah, those are my journal entries, and I am super excited about them. I will probably do another one because my love life is still in shambles. And I'll probably do that one probably in the morning. So hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.